Hi fellow flowers, Violet here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to weave the 2x1 brick stitch. Now for materials, I have three colors, brown, white, and purple. And for the brown and the white, these two I'm going to be cutting to be equal in length. So I'll measure them together and trim those. And then my purple one, that one will be my main string, and that is going to be a little bit longer. So I'll start by grasping all three strings in my hands and then finding the end point of the two shorter strings and then finding their midpoint. Then I'll let go of the ends of everything and I will match up the ends of my purple and pull that until that is even on both sides as well. Next, I'm going to arrange the strings so that the main string is lying underneath the other two strings and is perpendicular to them like so. Now we are actually going to start this lanyard by grabbing the top purple string and bringing it down to the left side of the other string. And I like to use my ring finger to hold that in place. Then I'll grab the other purple string and I'm going to bring that up, and I'll use my middle finger this time to hold that in place. So after you've made your two loops, you want to just double check and make sure that they are arranged as follows. Now we will begin weaving these side strings, and we'll start with the brown string on the right. And I'm going to go over this first purple string right here and underneath the second one. And then I will pull that string through. Next, I will find the other brown string, which is on the left. And this one is also going to do that same over-under pattern, but going to the right now. And we'll pull that one through. We'll go to the next row of strings, and this is the white. This one will also go over and under the purple, but going to the left. And then we can finish by grasping the white that is over here on the left and bring this one over that purple string and underneath this one here. And once all of them are woven over and under, I'm going to pull this all tight. So to do that, I like to bring all of the right hand side or like right hand strings into my right hand, all of the leftmost strings into my left hand, and then use my pointer fingers to pull the main strings tight. And I'll alternate this pattern of pulling the side strings and then pulling the main string until they are mostly flat and I don't have any more kind of like gaps in the strings. Then you should have something that looks like this. And now we are ready to weave the straight stitch. Now I'm going to begin with the top string again, and I'm going to bring it straight down into this kind of like little purple space down here. And then I'll grab the purple string that was on bottom and bring it up to the purple space up top. And I should have something that looks like this with my loops. And this time I'm going to begin weaving with the strings on the left side. So I'll start with this brown string going over and under this loop here, pull it through. Then I'll reach for the brown that is on the right side and I will weave that one through. And then I will do the row of white next. So for that, we're doing the same, going over and under, then grasp the other side and go over and under. Now I can pull this all tight, and you will just continue that same pattern of weaving the main strings, then weaving each row of side strings over and under those. Now after just those stitches, I have that, and after a few more, I have this. Now when you are ready to finish and you only have about 2 or 3 inches left of working string, you can leave your last stitch a little bit loose, and then we're going to tuck all the strings underneath it. So let me show you what I mean. I'll begin by weaving a stitch like usual, but rather than pulling it tightly, I am going to leave it just a little bit loose so that I can do that step of tucking these all under. So I will leave it kind of like that, so not completely tight, and I'll begin with the main string. So grasping this purple one here, and you'll see that right next to this purple string that I'm holding is a little loop. So I'm going to tuck this string underneath that loop right here, kind of on top of that white string that's like neighboring it. Then I will pull it through, and then I'll move to the next string, which is this white one. And you'll see he has a loop next to him too. So that's gonna go underneath and kind of up through the middle. And I'll just pull him through. Then I'll do the brown. Same thing, we're going to grab it at the end and tuck it under the loop that's next to it. And I'll do this all the way around for the next purple one as well. And then for the brown. Then for the white. And once all that is done, I like to hold all of those strings in one hand and then hold the lanyard in the other hand and just pull all of them and kind of pull those little knots towards the base of the lanyard, or towards like the top of that lanyard. And this will tighten all the strings up and hold everything in place. Now, just a quick tip, before you trim all your strings, I like to let the strings rest. So just leave it for a couple of minutes, and then if I need to tighten it more, I can before trimming. But yeah, that just kind of helps to make sure it doesn't fall apart on you. But there you have it. That is how you do the 2-strand lanyard or the brick stitch. Thank you so much for watching and for keeping the love of lanyard making alive. Keep blooming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.